Plenty of headlines in the last few days about non-footballing matters here. Rumour number one, Pérez wants to quit as chairman. Number two, Valencia's players have been quoted off the record as saying they don't trust Ranieri, they don't understand what he wants in training or on the field, and they're not too happy either about all the Italian signings who have played more than the Spanish, who all had to take pay cuts in the summer. All this, of course, and they arrived here on the back of a 5-0 drubbing to Inter Milan. This then really not the place you want to come on the back of one of those scorelines, regardless of how good Real Madrid's home form and overall form is this season. 7 minutes in, and the opening goal, which turned out it would win the game. Michael Owen recalled to the side, and he scored the goal. It'd be the second time in 4 days an Owen goal would be good enough to give Real a 1-0 victory. Salgado and Owen were the only two changes for Madrid today. Mejia and Pavon, those two unlucky. Ranieri's response to that defeat in the Champions League was once again to side through a squad. Navarro, Carboni, Albelda, Rufete in for Pellegrino, Moretti, Fiori and Corradi. A game it was that was dominated this by Real Madrid. They could have scored on numerous occasions, that being another one of them. Salgado into the side netting. Last time they'd lost, actually, Valencia, incidentally, 5-1 in a UEFA competition was back in 92-93 against Naples. Ranieri, believe it or not, was the coach then too. So basically, we've gone from the summit to meltdown in the past 3 days. Now, once again, they find an easy route through. Ronaldo Zidane, stopped in the end by Canizares. It should have been a second, but like Barcelona sometimes, Real, the biggest problem is they're trying to create perfection. As for Valencia, that was as good as it got. Albelda's strike from 25 metres out. Casillas saving. Casillas, whose contract runs out at the end of the season, still hasn't been offered another one. He shares the same agent, incidentally, as Morientes, and the chairman, Pérez, doesn't actually talk to Morientes' agent. Good stop there, especially, of course, after he was speaking to Liverpool representatives last week. So, Canizares once again called into action. Pablo Aimar got his first goal since January in that defeat by Inter. He almost got one back there. They were claiming, incidentally, it was a penalty kick and there was a shove. Ball in by Kuru Torres to Aimar. And it looked like Samuel had actually fouled Aimar. And there were some protestations after the final whistle went. Of course, the decision wasn't changed, and Real Madrid would still win by 1-0. Michael Owen then, once again the hero.